next letter za, it has same shape as the ra, but the difference between these two letters is ra has no dot and it has a dot on top of it. There are two things about za. The first is the articulator of za. The articulator of za is the tip of the tongue, this tip of the tongue. When it touches the edges of the upper two teeth and the edges of the lower two teeth. Okay, like that. We close our mouth, close our teeth like that, and then the tip of the tongue touches behind the edges of these upper two teeth and the edges of these lower two teeth. Okay, like that, and then we put the tip at the edges of the teeth like that. Okay, this is the articulator of za. The second thing, the attribute of za. Za letter has a strong tone, not za. This is incorrect. This letter has a strong tone. You have to put your effort with full passion. You have to pronounce this letter like that. First of all, articulate this letter and then pronounce this letter. Za, z, z, z. This is the tone of za. Okay, za, za, za. Okay, the next letter. The next letter is seen. The first thing, there is a mad, we prolong it for the 5 seconds or minimum 3 seconds. The second thing, the articulator of seen. The articulator of seen and za is the same articulator. Za, seen and sad. These three letters have same articulator. Ta, dal and ta. These three letters has also same articulator. Sa, ral, ra. These three letters has also same articulator. So we are on the seen. The articulator of seen is as it is as the articulator of za. The tip of the tongue when it touches the edges of the upper and lower teeth. Okay, this is the articulator of seen. The second thing, the attribute of quality of the seen. The attribute and quality of seen. We must pronounce this letter C with a whisper, but with a light whisper, with a thin whisper, with a light whisper, with a thin whisper. Okay, this is the whisper. This whisper will produce when we articulate, when we pronounce the letter seen like that. Seen, seen, seen. This is minimum. Seen. This is the maximum stretching of the seen. Okay, the next letter is sheen. Sheen has the same shape as the seen. The difference between these two letters is the difference of dots. It has 3 dots on top of it and the seen has no dot. The second thing, there is a mad on this letter. We prolong it for the minimum 3 seconds or maximum for the 5 seconds. And the second thing, the attribute of this letter, when we pronounce this letter, there must be a sound like she. Sh, sh, sh. Okay, this is the attribute of letter. Sheen, sheen, sheen. Okay, this is letter sheen. Okay, move forward towards the next letter. The next letter is sad. The first thing about this letter, there is a mad on it. The second thing is the quality of this letter, the attribute of this letter. The attribute of this letter, it has a whisper but a bold or thin whisper. Okay, because it is in sky blue color, it means it is from letter mustaliya, and you know letter mustaliya must be pronounced with the thinner and bolder tone. Okay, we pronounce this letter in whisper like seen, but the difference between the seen and the sad whisper is seen has a whisper but thinner, and sad has a whisper but thicker, bolder, like that. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, I will tell you how you pronounce this letter. Za, Sin and Sad. Articulator of these 3 letters is same. Then how you will pronounce this letter in a thin whisper from the same articulator. First of all, you put the tip of the tongue on the edges of these upper and lower teeth. Okay. Suppose that this is tongue and this is the edges of the upper teeth and the lower teeth. You put the tongue at the edges of the teeth and then you round your tongue like that. Okay, when you round your tongue like that, then there should a cavity here between the tongue and between the palate. There will be a cavity. Okay, when you pronounce this letter like that, then the sound of this letter become thinner. Okay, like that. Sad, sad, like that. Sad. Okay, this is the letter sad. The next letter is dad. The first thing, there is mad on it. We prolong it for 3 minimum or 5 maximum, because mad is equal to 5 seconds, 5 counts. The second thing about dad, it is from letter mustaliya. Okay, there are 7 letter mustaliya. The combination of this letter mustaliya There are 7 letters mustaliya. The combination of these letters mustaliya is khussa daghutin qiz. Khussa daghutin qiz. And dad is from letter mustaliya, so we will pronounce this letter in thicker tone. The next thing, the articulator of this letter. The articulator of dad is from the side of the tongue. When the side of tongue touches the gums or roots of the molars, okay, like that. Suppose these are the molars. Suppose these are the molars and this is the gum of molar. When the side of the tongue like that touches the gums of the molar, then dad pronounced like that. Dad. First of all, put the side here on the gums like that, and then pronounce this letter. Dad. 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 In some books, the articulator of dad is written both the side of the tongue, the right side and the left side, both the side of the tongue when it touches the gums of the upper molars, right and left, both side of the tongue touches the both sides gums, then this letter dad will pronounce like that. Dad. Dad. It is also the articulator of dad. You can try it like that. Okay.